Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Sean Payton's career options keep expanding. The Carolina Panthers are eyeing the Super Bowl winning coach as the savior who can lead them back to the NFL playoffs and Super Bowl, sources have told Front Office Sports. The Panthers might be willing to wait a year while the former New Orleans Saints head coach recharges his batteries on TV. Matt Rule is currently entering his third season as head coach of the Panthers. The 58-year-old Payton currently has TV offers from both Amazon and Fox Sports. He could serve as either studio analyst for Amazon's Thursday night football coverage or as a game/studio analyst for Fox. During Payton's season-long suspension in 2012 over Bountygate, Fox was the only network to offer Payton a job. During a podcast appearance with former Saints kicker Morten Andersen, Payton indicated an announcement of his new TV job studio was only days away. But nobody expects Payton to retire from the sidelines for good. Instead, he's expected to reemerge as an NFL head coach during the 2023 season after spending a year on TV. A TV mini retirement is a common technique employed by coaches who want to collect a paycheck while taking some time away from the grueling grind of coaching. Bruce Arians, for example, called games on CBS Sports for one season in 2018 before returning to coach Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to a Super Bowl championship for the 2020 season. Urban Meyer is expected to return to Fox as a college football studio analyst after getting fired by the Jacksonville Jaguars. If another franchise does hire Payton, they would have to compensate the Saints since he's under contract through 2024. The cost could be as high as a first or second round draft pick. A Panthers spokesperson told FOS on Thursday, "We would not talk to or consider a coach who's under contract with another team." Payton's reps could not be reached for comment. After finishing 5-12 during the 2021 season, the Panthers missed the playoffs for the fourth straight year. Despite two straight 5-win seasons, billionaire owner David Tepper recently gave the 47-year-old Rule his blessing. "I believe in Matt. He has my full support," said Tepper. In January, Payton announced he was stepping down from the Saints job after 5 years at the helm. He was making around $9 million annually from the Saints. If he returns to coaching, there will be plenty of teams besides the Panthers vying for his services. The Dallas Cowboys, Chicago Bears, and Miami Dolphins have been cited as possible suitors. Payton served as an assistant coach and quarterbacks coach with the Cowboys from 2003 to 2005. He grew up in Illinois and played quarterback at Eastern Illinois University. Although Cowboys owner Jerry Jones gave head coach Mike McCarthy a vote of confidence for 2022, media outlets keep referring to Payton as the coach in waiting for America's team. Payton told Anderson he understands the speculation about his future, but he doesn't have a preconceived notion of what team he wants to coach. "Down the road, if I choose to come back and coach, great." Payton said, "But you want to be good at whatever you're doing, so I'm looking forward to trying to be good in the studio." Payton led the Saints to their first and only Super Bowl victory after the 2009 season before retiring. He was the league's second longest tenured coach behind Bill Belichick of the New England Patriots. Even if the Panthers want Payton, the question remains, will Payton want the Panthers? The Saints would also have to be willing to trade Payton to their longtime NFC South rivals. After joining the league as an expansion franchise in '95, the Panthers are 0-2 in Super Bowl appearances. With a net worth of $16.7 billion, Tepper is the richest owner in the NFL according to the Pro Football Talk. The hedge fund billionaire ranks number 8 among Forbes' list of world top 10 richest sports owners. Asked about the FOS story, Panthers coach Matt Rule said it was probably not something he wanted to hear, but that it was part of the job, and owner David Tepper told him not to worry about his job security. With regards to the report, first I heard of it was Dave called me and told me that it was going to come out, said Rule, according to Pro Football Talk. They had called him that there was nothing to it. I know Dave Tepper well enough to believe he wouldn't be talking to another coach right now. He came to my house 2.5 years ago and told me this is a 5-year rebuild. That's what he said to me. He convinced me then to come be a part of it and build it with him. We're not where we want to be. I don't think it's going to take 5 years. I don't want it to take 5 years, but those are the words he said to me. Rule has completed a 10-23 record in his 2 seasons at the helm. After starting last season 3-0, the Panthers lost 12 of their last 14 games, including the last 7 in a row. Now, do I think there's any truth to it? Pretty much. But here's another article about Sean Payton. Fair use act, fair use act. Jeez. Give it a second. Still loading. Hold on. Hold on, y'all.
Panthers, Cowboys to get in bidding war for ex-Saints HC Sean Payton?
On Thursday, front office sports senior writer Michael McCarthy reported that the Carolina Panthers were eyeing former New Orleans Saints head coach Sean Payton. Then, not only would he double down on his work the next day, but McCarthy also added an interesting twist. While joining Friday's edition of Game On with John and Richmond on iHeartRadio, McCarthy affirmed his reporting, even despite current Panthers head coach Matt Rule claiming to have heard otherwise just hours earlier. Head proceed to expand on Payton's potential availability beyond 2023, even suggesting the Dallas Cowboys would be throwing their hats into the inevitable race. To me, he's about the best available coach there is out there, he told host John Ellis. So I don't think just the Panthers. I think there's a lot of teams that are going to go after him when he comes back to the league, including the Cowboys. Payton, of course, spent 3 years in Dallas right before being hired to lead the Saints in 2006. From 2003 to 2005, fresh off a 3-year stint as the New York Giants offensive coordinator, the future Super Bowl winner served as the Cowboys' assistant head coach and quarterbacks coach. Ellis then asked McCarthy if he could foresee a high-stakes bidding war between Carolina and Dallas for Payton's services. And, well, owner David Tepper might really have to tap into that $16.7 billion net worth if he ultimately wants to sway Payton away from Jerry Jones and the lure of America's team. I not only see it, I predict that's how it's going to go, McCarthy said. I think Payton's going to take a year off, do television. He's a young man, only 58 years old. It's amazing the resume you threw out there, that he's done all that. He's still under 60. And then I think there's going to be a bidding war, and I think the Saints are going to charge the sun and the moon if somebody wants to trade for him. And I think they're going to get it. That'd be one heck of a get, perhaps multiple top-end draft picks, on top of what the next team could be paying Payton to woo him back in. So, is that a price the Panthers, in addition to paying out the remainder of Rule's beefy contract, would be willing to cough up, especially to a division rival?
Yeah. So my thing is, I don't believe and they were asking this isn't Mike McCarthy, guys. This is front office sports senior writer Michael McCarthy, not the same Mike McCarthy as the Cowboys coach. Don't want everybody saying, why is Mike McCarthy talking about this? Okay, now basically this is what I feel. Do I believe the Panthers are going to get rid of Matt Rule for Sean Payton? I don't know. That contract they have is too big. Now, Dallas, they could get Sean Payton. The problem with Dallas is how much control are they willing to give up? Jerry has to give up control. I mean total control. Because Sean Payton's not going to be a puppet. He saw what happened with Bill, and he's not willing to do that. I don't see the Saints trading him to the Panthers because they'll have to see him every year, at least twice a year, and it's like, nah, I'm good. I could see them trading or letting Sean Payton go to an AFC team. Seriously. But do I believe that the Panthers are gonna eat all that money up? Hell no. I don't even believe that. I believe the Cowboys could get him, but I just don't know if Jerry's gonna give up that much control. And plus, I could see Sean Payton going to the AFC. That could happen. We don't know. So who would I get from? If I'm a team, who would I go? Would I go after him? Which team could? Like I said, Dallas and the Panthers. I could see the Falcons trying to get in there. We don't know. But the Panthers and the Cowboys seem like the best bet, but I think it's going to be a team that nobody expects. So we'll see. Let me know in the comment section, how do you feel he'll fit with the Cowboys? I mean, I feel he'll fit well with the Cowboys. I think Sean Payton would make Dak Prescott one of the top quarterbacks in the league because he'll actually know how to call plays and work to his strengths, something he did with Drew Brees. But the one issue with Sean Payton is he really doesn't utilize his running game. He loves to throw the ball as much as he can. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if y'all love what y'all hear, y'all can donate to the page by going to my description box, hitting that link to my Cash App, where you guys could donate whatever you would like. Also, we also have the super chat button that works, and also the super thanks button that works. So thank you guys, man, for your support and listening. We out. Deezy.